Good morning. I'm going to walk you through making the part in activity 125, number 9. Okay, we always start by clicking on the green plus to create a sketch. And now I'm going to go ahead. Let me close that. Let me go ahead and make a circle. The circle's diameter, hit D for dimension. Circle is 1.25 inches. All right, I'm going to extrude it. It's 1.5 inches tall. I'm sorry, 0.5 inches tall, 0.5. Okay, now on let's see, I need to make a new sketch on the top of it, so I'm going to right click and create sketch. Now I'm going to make a square. Now I need to make this square, make sure the square is centered, so I'm going to click from the origin, which happens to be the center of my circle, to the right edge. And it's 0.25, so 0.25 inches. So the square is 0.25 inches in the x direction, and I'm going to do the square is 0.25 inches in the right direction. So that was just to make sure that my square was centered, and then now it's going to be 0.5 inches wide, and this one I got to make in the y direction also 0.5 inches wide, 0.5. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and extrude that square, and that's going to be, let's see, 1.75 inches tall, 1.75 inches tall. Now on the top, I'm going to go ahead and make that little top hat. So I'm going to create a new sketch here. All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and make a circle from the center. And it's going to be the same diameter as the one on the bottom, which is a diameter of 1.25 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and extrude that circle. And it's supposed to be 0.25 tall. All right, now, oops, you'll notice that it didn't extrude that square. So what I'm going to do on the left-hand side, there's bodies and sketches, these little arrows. So I'm going to click on bodies. And what I want to do is I want to edit the last extrusion. Notice when I mouse over body 2, that's this last extrusion. So I'm going to right-click on it. And let's see, does it allow me to edit it? No. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and try again. All right, I'll make a right click and make a new sketch, create sketch, make my circle. All right, set the diameter. And it's going to be 1.25 inches. Now I'm going to hit E for extrude. Now when I extrude it, I need to extrude both the circle and the square. I need to click both of those. There we go. See, now both of them are highlighted. And I'm going to extrude it by 0.25 inches. Good, that's done. And then the last piece, I'm going to right click on my edge here and I'm going to create a sketch. And we're asked to make three holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create points. So let's see, on my sketch, I'm going to click on create and I'm going to click on point, and I'm going to make 3 points for each of the 3 holes that we're going to drill. Now I need to make sure that those holes are in the right spot. So I'm going to do D for dimension, and from the center point to here is supposed to be 0.5. So this is 0.5, okay? From here to the next one is also supposed to be 0.5. D for dimension. from here to the next one, supposed to be 0.5. Here to the next one, also supposed to be 0.5. Now I need to make sure that these holes are centered. So from here to the right edge, it should be 0.25 inches, 0.25 inches. All right. From here to the right edge should also be 0.25 inches. That looks good. And then that's good. And the last one from here to the right edge should also be 0.25 inches. Okay, looks good. Now I'm just going to go ahead and make my hole. So I'm going to finish sketch, right? And now I'm going to choose the hole tool right there, hole. Okay. Hole creates a hole based on user specified values. So I created those little pluses, those points, and it's going to make those holes from the center points of those points that I made. So I'm going to click on hole, and I want to do this extent. I want to do all, and I want the drill point, I want it to be flat. It doesn't need to be angle. I want to go flat. Okay. And I'm going to click on each of these 3 points. So it makes those 3 holes. And now you'll see down here on the bottom of the hole, the depth is all, it's going all the way through the whole part. And the diameter is supposed to be 0.25. So I'm going to change the diameter to 0.25. Click OK. All right, and that's done. Now let me go ahead and just click on the home so you can see what it looks like. All right, now I'll go ahead and save it, but it's done. That's how we make activity 125 number 9.